This is the ACT Legislative Assembly. Just like the big house up the hill, it's where laws are made, debates are had, and citizens have their voices heard. We don't have a Prime Minister down here, we have a Chief Minister, Andrew Barr. The ACT government is currently formed by a coalition of Labor and the Greens. The Canberra Liberals have been the opposition down here for more than 20 years. Because the Assembly is only sitting for 35 days this year, those days are pretty hectic. First thing is always to check the notice paper and find out what's coming. However, today is a little bit different because the opposition are moving a no confidence motion. This is their fifth of this electoral term and it tends to throw things around a little bit. As predicted, that no confidence motion took up a fairly large part of the morning, even though the Attorney General survived, as predicted. It's an unusual day at the Assembly because there's really only one topic on everyone's lips. That's whether or not a review of bail and sentencing is needed.
So the Bar and the Law Society have already come out and said we don't support it.
Yeah.
And, the status quo is working for us.
With grieving parents alongside, the opposition speaks to the media first. It's the government's turn to respond next.
I think there are some particular areas of law.
After lunch and having filed the stories for the morning, it's time to jump straight into an hour of question time. In the middle of question time, I also pop into a team meeting remotely. This is just so we can all catch up and let everyone know how the stories are coming along. Today, I've got the responsibility of filing the sixth. It's a complicated story, and I'm trying to come at this one from multiple angles. Essentially, a group of parents who lost their children on the Territory's roads have turned into a passionate band of advocates calling on the Territory government to commit to a review of the entire judiciary. This is something the government has rejected. They argue that different pieces of work are already underway. There is another element to this as well as the political. These parents the other day felt angry and insulted after the Chief Minister didn't explicitly recognise their presence in the chamber, something he later apologised for. After doing what I can to get all of those elements into one short narrative, I let the subs know and it's finally time to go home.